Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my hood. So today's video is going to be a story time about how my friend got in a fight when we went to Pride this year. Yeah, so I'm just going to tell the story real fast. So, background information, this was our first Pride that we ever went to at all, okay? So, here we go. So we went to Pride, like the festival, and we had fun, and you know, we just had fun, everything was cool, everything was fine. And then we went to the parade, which was like, it just started at 8 and we saw the parades, the floats and stuff. So after that, we were like, okay, the night is still young, let's go to a club. And we're like, okay, everybody was down. And so we went to a club in downtown Houston because that's where the parade was. So we went to this other club. We found a club, and I was like, how old do you have to be to get in? And they're like 18, and we're like, okay, that cool. So we got into this club, okay, and everything was going good. We were having fun. I was all glittery and stuff because you guys saw my vlog. And I went with, it was me, my friend Dedrick, his friend Kevin, and our friend Nisha, okay? Keep those names in mind, okay? So, we were having a good time, we were dancing, everything was cool. They had it was dark, they had little lights and laser lights and stuff, and they had a lot of fog in there and everything. And I don't remember why we were standing in the corner. I think we're just taking a break or whatever. So we were standing in the corner and we were just conversing. We were just conversating, talking. Look, all of us are single, by the way. We look in the corner and it's Pride. So we saw these two gay guys making out, and we were just like, wow, we're really lonely over here. Great. And eventually they stopped making out, and there was this girl, she's very significant, okay? We're gonna name her Red because she had red hair. So, the gay guys stopped making out, and so one just started dancing, and then Red came and danced on the guy. And then, another person, I don't know if it was another person or if it was Red's girlfriend, but Red is a girl, by the way. So Red was dancing on the guy, and then either another person was dancing on Red or her girlfriend was dancing on Red. So whoever that was, it doesn't matter. So it was like a line. So it was like a person dancing, and then another person got in front of them and were dancing, and another person got in front of them and dancing, and another person and another person. So the order was the guy, Red, some other person, I assume, and then it was Red's girlfriend. Okay, Red's girlfriend, and then my friend Nisha, and then my friend Dedrick. So they were all in line, one line, dancing on each other, like a conga line, but it was just in one spot, and everybody was just grinding on each other, in their private parts, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It was just a line, okay? Everybody was dancing on everybody. Fun fact, Nisha doesn't like girls. She just came just to come for Pride, okay? Dedrick is gay. Kevin is gay. I am bisexual, so I like girls and guys. Nisha is straight as a board. She doesn't like females at all. She likes men, okay? So, they're all dancing, and I wasn't dancing. Me and Kevin were standing in the corner, but I was watching them dance, and they looked like they were having a fun time, and I was like, kikiing. And I saw Red, her head popped up from the line, they're all dancing and stuff, and then she stopped and her head popped up like this. And I was like, is she okay? And then she looked around and she looked at me, and I was like, I didn't say anything. We just made eye contact. And then she stepped out of the line and she looked like this. She turned like this to the line, and I was like, what is her problem? And then she went whap, right in front of my friend. She hit her girlfriend in the face. I saw her hit her girlfriend in the face. And then like it was really loud, so I couldn't really make out what she was saying, but she was pointing at my friend, and as soon as her girlfriend got hit in the face, my friend ran behind me, and I was like, oh my god, are we about to get in a fight? What just happened? And so Nisha came and told me that Red got mad that she was dancing on her girlfriend, that Nisha was dancing on Red's girlfriend. And I was like, why is she mad? Because it was a whole line, everybody was dancing on everybody. And she was like, I don't know, blah, 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 I don't even like girls. I'm like, yeah, I know. And then, so her girlfriend and her like had a conversation or whatever, and I saw her girlfriend hold her face, and then she left, and I didn't see her for the rest of the time being. But Red started coming up to us, and like Nisha's behind me. Nisha's short, y'all. Nisha is probably like 5 foot or less, okay? So, and I'm 5'4", 5'5". Dedrick is tall. Dedrick is like 6 something, I think. And Kevin, he's probably around my height, maybe a little bit taller. And Nisha was behind me, and Red started coming up to us, and I was like, oh shit, what's happening? Is she about to, I think we're about to fight. So I took out my industrial bar, started coming up to us, and I could see her, like, I don't know what she was saying, but it was along the lines of, I'm gonna fight you, what's good? Something like that, you know? And because I could see her facial expression, she was not happy, and her finger was like pointing at us, and I was like, what? I didn't even do nothing. But okay, so, but then her friends, her friends, they were men, gay men, of course, and they came and they grabbed her and took her to the side. So basically, we were on this side of the hallway, and they were on this side of the hallway, and she was facing us. Like, I could see, if I looked this way, she was looking dead at us while she was talking to her guys. And basically, I think the guys were trying to calm her down, but you know, there's also that one friend in the group that's just like, fight that bitch, you know? I feel like there was one of them too. So they stood over there and they talked for a long time, and we were talking with Nisha, and we were like, what happened? And she was like, she was mad that her girlfriend, that I was dancing on her girlfriend. And I was like, why? Because everybody was dancing on everybody. What is she mad for? And she was like, I don't know, but she's really mad, and she punched her girlfriend in the face. I was like, yeah, I know, I saw. So eventually the girl stopped talking to the guys, and she came up to us. She was getting closer and closer, and so it was like the girl, and a couple people in between us, and then Nisha, Dedrick, me, and Kevin, okay? And then I kind of like scooted to the side, like I was kind of back, so I was closer to her and my friends, like I was in the middle. And I saw the girl coming up closer, and I'm just like, what is she doing? And she was getting all up in my friend's face, and I'm like, this is unnecessary. And she was like, I'm gonna fight you, blah 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 blah, that's my girlfriend and stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay. But she wasn't talking to me, she was talking to my friend, but there was like people in between them, okay? But I could hear everything she said, and I was like, okay, you know what, I was just kind of like blocking her out. And her, like, Nisha was over here, and I was like, okay, Nisha, just let's go, because we're not trying to get in a fight. Because Nisha said, she's like, I'm not trying to fight, I'm not trying to fight. But Nisha will fight if she has to, okay? She will fight if she has to. And Kevin was like, what's she gotta fight for? Like, she could come over here and get some, like, all this other stuff. And I was trying to be like the mediator, and like, okay, everybody, let's just calm down. Let's just go before something bad happens and we get arrested, because we're adults now. We are not 17, we're 18 and plus. Like, Kevin's like 21. Kevin's like 21. Dedrick is 18, and he'll be 19 in August. I'll be 19 in August. Nisha's 19, 18, I don't remember. But like, the point is, we're legal and we could go to jail. So yeah, but I was just like, come on, Nisha, let's go. And so I started walking this way, like towards the exit, because I thought they were behind me. And they ended up going that way, and the people in the middle kind of disappeared. And so she got really close. She managed to fight her way to Nisha, and they were like face to face like this. And she was like, that was my girlfriend you're dancing on, blah, 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 blah. And Nisha was like, I don't like girls, okay? And the girls just started going off in her face. And I'm just like, what? And then Nisha's like, I don't like girls, I don't like pussy, I don't like girls. And I'm just like, she doesn't. And the girl was like, I don't care, that was my girlfriend, I broke her nose and I'll break your nose too. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh my gosh, they're about to fight, we're about to fight, I'm about to get in this fight, she's about to get in this fight, we're gonna have to fight today. Today is the day. What is about to happen? I knew what was about to happen, but I didn't want it to happen. And I was just like, Nisha, let's go. Like, I got in the middle and I was like, the red's face was this close to my face. Nisha was like right here, right? And I was like, Nisha, let's go. And I handed out my hand and she, I guess I took it way too far and she couldn't grab it. And as soon as I went like this, I saw the girl's face bunch up. She made a mad face. And I was like, oh no. And then she went whap to Nisha's face. And I'm like, oh my God, she done started it. We're about to go to jail. And then they started fighting. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And so everybody went to the back, got against the wall. And Nisha and the redhead girl was fighting. I don't know if the redhead girl was drunk or whatever, but girl could not fight, okay? She would probably have to be 20 something. Nisha's 18. I'm like, these grown women really out here trying to fight girls, like little girls, young people. You're a grown woman, can't you just be chill? We're in a club, what you expect, okay? So they started fighting and I was in the back and I was just like, oh my gosh. I was standing on the side and I just saw them fighting whap, 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 whap. And Nisha was beating her butt. Nisha is she is short, y'all. This girl was taller than her, but Nisha was putting them hands on her, okay? I'm not even exaggerating. She's like, whap, whap, whap. And then the girl was stumbling back and stuff, and soon, I guess, Red's friend who was hyping her up saw she was losing, so he picked up my friend and started taking her back. And then the girl punched my friend. Red punched Nisha in the face again. And I'm just like, sir, you're gonna have to put her down because you're making her get beat up. And you're just mad because your friend was getting beat up. As soon as that girl punched Nisha in the face, she was kicking. You know how people hold the person back and they're still trying to kick? That's what she was doing. And I guess the fight just ended, but when it was happening, there was a tall white guy behind me. He was like, hit that bitch again, hit that bitch again. And I'm just like, I turned around, I was like, that's my friend, we're not trying to condone this violence, okay? And he was like, hit that bitch again. And I was like, get her, Nisha, get her, okay? Because she had no business putting her hand, that lady, Red, she had no business putting her hands on my friend. First of all, because I feel like it was a misunderstanding, okay? You're at a club. If you can't handle your girlfriend being at a club, then you shouldn't be there in the first place. Second of all, we were trying to be adults and leave the situation, but she wanted to be slick and get her little lick in while Nisha wasn't paying attention. But matter of the fact is, Nisha beat her butt, okay? And the girl was all... we went outside to get air and we ended up seeing the girl outside again, and Nisha was like, if that bitch come up here, we're gonna push her off the balcony. And I was like, okay, cool, because that was wrong. I wasn't mad during the situation, but after it happened, I was really mad. She over here messing up our first experience of pride and stuff, and I'm just like, no. A grown woman trying to fight 18, 19-year-olds. Why? And then, so we left. We just ended up leaving. And we were walking to the car, and we see this girl in between cars on the ground crying. And I'm like, who is that? And my friend was like, that's the girl's girlfriend. I was like, really? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, I feel like we should go apologize to her because she's on the ground crying and bleeding. Her nose is broken. And they were like, no, Nia, blah, blah, blah. But I went anyway, and I was like, hey, we're sorry, like, I'm sorry that happened to you. It was a misunderstanding, blah, 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 blah. And there was a guy on the ground with her, like, trying to comfort her and stuff. And, she was fine, too. Like, she could come home with me. But, she was like, no, she was crying. She was like, no, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's my fault. And I'm like, no, it's not your fault. You didn't do anything. And he was like, no, it's my fault. And even the guy trying to comfort her, he was like, no, it's not your fault. It's her fault. And I was like, I agree. It is her fault. And she's like, no, it's my fault. And then she got up and ran. That was the pride fight that happened that night. And it could have went way worse because Nisha carries a knife on her, and I thought, like, when I go to clubs, they pat me down, and I was like, Nisha, they're probably gonna pat you down, so you should just leave the knife in the car. And so she was like, okay, you're right. And so she left it in the car. But guys, imagine if I didn't tell her to put that knife back in the car. Imagine if people didn't agree with me to put the knife in the car. Like, I don't know if that girl probably would have been dead, and we would all probably went to jail. So, yeah, that happened. So, if you guys enjoyed the story time, please like it and subscribe to my channel and comment down below if it was Nisha's fault or Red's fault that that fight happened, okay? And also tell me about your pride experience and other things like that. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out. Love you.